Hey guys, it's Randy. I wanted to show you a beautiful fabric bundle that I have put together for you and show you what's in it before I put it in my shop. I wanted to give you guys first dibs, all my YouTube subscribers and all my Boho Daydreamers. So I will upload this into the Boho Daydreams Facebook group. So as soon as I'm done with this, and it hopefully shouldn't take too long to load, so you guys can have first dibs. But after that, I will put it into my Etsy shop, Speckled Seahorse. So here is what is in here. I don't have it lined up perfectly there, but this is a big bundle of fabrics. So let's just see how tall we are here. We are at about 4.5 inches height of gorgeous fabric lusciousness here for your crafting pleasure. So I went to my local fabric shop and they had some gorgeous fabrics, and I was just trying to put together a bundle for, not a bundle, I was trying to get a few fabrics for my Bohemian journal that I was working on, and I did that. But while I was there, I saw some really pretty fabrics and I just couldn't resist them. So I went around grabbing swatches, and before I knew it, I ended up left in there with a huge bundle of fabrics. So when I got home, I realized that maybe that wasn't such a good idea, so I probably should share it with you guys. So let me show you what's in here. This is the most beautiful fabric I think I have ever seen. It is burgundy and purpley black. Like when it catches the light, it's different colors. But look at that pattern in there. I'm going to move this out of the way so maybe you can see that a little bit better. Look at that gorgeous pattern in there. It's so sheer and bohemian. This was kind of what I had in mind for a Bohemian journal. Look how gorgeous that is. I just can't even get over this. I don't know. I just want to make a dress. I want to make bedclothes. I want to make everything I own out of this. It's really super pretty. That is piece number one, and that is a very generous piece of fabric. Well, let's see what I've got here. 12 inches to here. About 20 inches long. So that is a really nice chunk of fabric that you have there to work with. That would look great in a Bohemian journal. Let me get this lace out of the way. This is some beautiful material. It's a sheer, it's very lightweight, and then it's got that beautiful floral pattern in there. This is also a large piece of fabric. I would say it's about the same as the previous one. It's about 20 inches. It's a very nice large piece of fabric there. This one is blue, and look at that gorgeousness. It's kind of tone-on-tone fabric, and then the pattern in there is kind of the same color, but it's a little bit different texture. It goes the other way or something. It's just really cool, and its leaves. It just looks like floral flower leaves to me. It's really pretty. This piece is about 14 inches. And then it's about 10 inches wide. So, you know, you could totally do a traveler's journal cover with this piece of fabric or any of these other fabric pieces that are coming up as well. And I do have some larger pieces in the bottom. Now, this one was really cool. It didn't catch my eye at first. The blue always catches my eye, but this has, oh gosh, I got a shadow. Let's see if I'm going to be able to, might be upside down. It's kind of a toile, but it is an understated toile. It doesn't really have the picture printed on it, more so than imprinted in it. It's really cool. I don't know what to call this, but it's a really pale blue, and this pattern in the fabric is a cream color, and that is really super pretty. Got a couple of thinner fabrics. I'm going to put those to the side initially, and I'll show you the thicker ones first, I think. So this one right here is really cool. It's got a lot of texture to it. It's got purple. It's got some creams through it. I think it even has a little bit of black, but it's kind of showing up maybe a mulberry color or a wine color. Here's the other side of it. Is dark, but this is really soft. And these are not thin fabrics. These are more on the thicker side of the fabric spectrum. Now this one is super cool. It's kind of burgundy and wine, and it has a pattern in it. Really, really cool. I think the sun's going down on me here, so if you can see that. It's just really different from anything that I had ever seen. I thought it was pretty amazing. It looks like a plum there. Really super pretty. All these pieces are really large pieces, and so you could do a lot with them. You could do way more than one project for this. Now this is my favorite piece of fabric in this whole bundle. It's got almost every color in here. It's got blue, it's got green, it's got cream, it's got plum, it's got tan. You know, every color in here. It's got that's pink, it's peachy, it's got everything. But isn't that a fabulous piece of fabric right there? Even the back side is pretty. If you were to flip that over, it's got more of the plum on there. Super gorgeous. My favorite. This is orange, and it's kind of a burnt orange, and it's got I don't know, some felty stuff on the back, but I thought that was really pretty. Anytime you need some contrast or you need some texture in a journal, this will be really good for that. And this is super soft material. I really like that. I think it would be easy to work with, easy to sew on. That'd be a really nice journal cover for the fall. Would be exceptionally pretty. This piece of fabric is gorgeous. I always seek out some green for my bundles because a lot of people don't think about green a lot. They're always in for the blues or the burgundies or the pinks or the creams. But green, I feel like, kind of gets left out. And this year, I don't know what it was about green, but green really seemed to be in. And when I feel like I'm thinking about a Bohemian journal, I always think kind of burgundies and wines and plums and oranges and burnt oranges. And I feel like a green would be a really pretty complement to that. This is a larger piece too. So this is about 12, 30, 40, 50, 16, 17 inches. So these pieces are really nice and large that you can do a lot with. You can cut them up in little tiny pieces if you want to do that. You can make tabs. You can make a cover out of it. You can make flips. You can make all kinds of gorgeous things in a Bohemian journal with that. And that was kind of what I had in my mind with this fabric bundle. I'm sure you can tell. Now, everybody needs a good neutral when they're trying to do something because you don't want everything to be off the chain. You need to settle down with something a little bit every now and again. So I thought this would be a really nice equalizer to some things that you might be trying to do. And this is a really nice large piece of fabric as well. That is almost tripled over right there. So that's a really nice, generous piece. Now let's see what else I have. Oh gosh, yes, let's look at this one. This is the coolest piece of fabric. It kind of changes colors. It's got tans in it. You see that shimmer in there too. And it's purple and plum. And it's the same on both sides. There's really no wrong side on this piece of fabric. A nice generous piece there. It's kind of papery, but not papery, if that makes sense. It's kind of slick, if you can hear that. It's like taffeta. It's really super pretty. It's not very flowy, so whatever you do with this, it's kind of like a starched piece of taffeta. I don't know, but it's really cool. And then I have another darker, kind of in the orange family piece. It's got some, it's kind of trying to be orange, I guess. It's more wine, but it picks up the orange in here. So let's see if I put this beside it, and you can see kind of right here on the edge how they go together and complement each other really well. I just thought they were really pretty. And I love that pattern in there. It's understated, and you don't have to worry about a whole lot with it. It's just really super pretty. the other side is more browns. And so you could really turn this over and use it either way. So I think what I have left over here, there's a couple more before we get to the thinner patterns. So this is gorgeous. I love this. I fell in love with this when I walked by. If you know me, you know that I love blue. My house is blue. On the inside, like all the walls are painted blue. My husband thought I was crazy, but it's a really pretty dark blue as well. But I love blues. I love blue with a neutral, and this is just gorgeous. This is kind of a raised pattern in here. Really super pretty. I love, 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 love that. You could do a cover with that, a traveler's notebook. I don't know if it would do a regular book cover one, but that with traveler's notebook size would be great. Now this is probably the last piece of the thicker material, and it's kind of like a canvas, except for not as super thick. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that print on there. That is one of the most beautiful pieces of fabric I have ever seen. Just how clear, just the clarity of that print right there is really super gorgeous. I love that. I could look at that all day. I'm really digging red these days too. I don't know. Now this is a really sweet piece. It has, yes, that's the right way. It has the word Paris on it. It's got a postage stamp and a little postmark on there. A key up here and some script. There's a little crown up there. And this is very sheer. It's one of the more sheer pieces. And generally the pieces are going to run about 13 by 11. Unless they're bigger. I don't think there's any smaller sizes in here than that. And then here are the thinner pieces that I had originally picked out for my journal. And I think this is a really sweet piece of fabric. It's pink and yellow, and I just love pinks and yellow together. I think they're so fresh. And it's got a beautiful print in it. Love that. And that's thinner material. Now this is one of my all-time favorites. It sounds like they're all my favorite, doesn't it? It has a really pretty distressed blue print in it. This is a Waverly fabric. And I love how that looks. You just can't go wrong with that. It's gorgeous. This is a pink for you pink lovers out there. Isn't that a pretty print on there? Super pretty. Love that. That's a little bit thicker material than the other two that I showed you as well. This is a nice print. Now, you know, while the other prints that I showed you at the very beginning were darker, these prints, I feel like you could coffee dye this. You probably wouldn't need to coffee dye that, but you could coffee dye these, and I bet they would be so gorgeous with that cream in it. Not that it's not gorgeous now, but if you wanted it to look old and less modern, and not that this is a really modern print, but I'm just saying, I think this would be really gorgeous if you coffee dyed it. And then there's a few other ones, like this one is a really sweet green, kind of a sea green color, understated, but if you coffee dyed that, that would be fantastic. It would look nice and old. This one you wouldn't need to do that too. This is a pink and a green. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a lotus flower. And that's kind of a distressed piece as well. It's just different from some fabrics that I have seen before, and I thought they were really pretty, and coming out with some really cool Bohemian prints, since that seems to be on trend lately. Isn't that pretty? Love that. Really pretty. This is a green, and it looks like raw silk. The Bolta fabric didn't say that it was silk, but it sure feels like silk. I don't think it's as shiny. It might be polyester, but it really feels and acts like silk. It's really pretty. You always need a good green to offset. You have to have some green in there. This one is super pretty. I love these colors in there, these aquas and the turquoise colors and the gold, and then there's some brown in there. This would be really pretty coffee dyed. Love that. And here's some more orange to go with the other pieces. Orange, I think, goes really well with plums. You could put it with browns. You could put it with greens. You could put it with pinks. I love pink and orange together. I think that's a fascinating color combination to look at. But I just think this print is so pretty. This is one of the thinner materials. And then I have one piece left, guys. This beautiful red with the blue intertwined in it with that fabulous print there. I think that is super pretty. And so this is going to be all one price, the shipping included to the continental United States. International, haven't had much luck with lately shipping, so I'm just not sure about that. But when I post this, I will put it in the group, and if you want one of these bundles, just let me know. I'll post the price there as well, shipping included. And I hope you guys will enjoy working with this. It's a really nice hefty piece, a hefty fabric bundle, and you get this lace with it, which is actually some vintage lace. And there are I haven't counted, let's see, I think there's 25 pieces, or 25 or 26 pieces here that you can work with and do multiple projects with. So I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope you're able to grab one of these. I have limited amounts available, so just let me know if you would like one, and I will be in contact. Thank you so much. Bye.